Hello and welcome to Overanalyzing Chainsaw Man, the series where we talk about a man who's constantly on fire and wants to bang his sister. Wait. Wrong manga. Denji's back, and this time he's even more shirtless.
That's hot.
Can we just take a second to talk about these two dudes in suits? Like, nobody talks about them. Probably because they don't have names, but that's just a stupid excuse. My personal canon names for them are Ted and Eric, because, they kinda look like Ted and Eric's to me. But, despite their minimal appearance, they still appear in more chapters than the infamous Tomato Devil, the most important devil in the series. Though, to get back on topic, Denji talks to the suit lady and realizes the advantages being her dog brings. So, he starts to fall for this mysterious gal. Possibly because she's the only woman he's seen since, forever. They take a break at a rest stop to get some actual food. Oh no! Responsibilities! The irresponsible person's worst nightmare! Well, great. Now Denji has to do another job. So much for rest and relaxation. Now it's a bit more like stress and accumulation. It seems like a devil took this random guy's daughter into the woods. What will Denji do? Will he be able to defeat this new demon of the night and save the world? You can find out in the next episode of My Crazy Life as a Chainsaw Devil Man. Everybody is trying to steal my heart. Denji is now pissed at the oppressive woman who treats him like a dog, and righteously so. Haha. If only it was this reasonable all the time. Wait a second. Dogs. Pochita is a dog. Well, was a dog. Honestly, it's a nice touch that Denji doesn't just forget about his tragedy to progress the plot. It's a small detail, but I think it adds a lot. Denji then stumbles upon the small devil and the lost girl peacefully playing together. Supposedly, she was physically assaulted by her father in the parking lot when this innocent devil saved her. Denji realizes how similar this was to his and Pochita's situation and asks if they could all run away together. An idea that pops up several times in the series. Technically, you could even count the first chapter when in the flashback, Denji asks Pochita to take over his body, leave the town, and live a normal life. It turns out the muscle devil was controlling the little girl into saying those things the entire time. What an arsehole! Anyway, I also enjoy how Pochita is genuinely the only pleasant devil portrayed in the series. Pretty much all the other devils we'll see in the series are also kinda jerks, so it's nice when the establishing character isn't the rule, they're the exception. Once that's dealt with, Denji then climbs out of the woods and falls into Makima. Again. It turns out when Denji goes chainsaw, he loses a lot of blood and becomes extremely weak. Who would have thought that making chainsaws burst out of your limbs was a bad idea? She asks Denji about his ability, and he tells her about how Pochita became his replacement heart. And she says that she believes him because she has an especially good nose. Might be important later. Oh, and also, Pochita isn't technically dead. Oh no! Denji's gone full-on simp! being fed like a handicapped person and everything. Lucky. Then, he asks Miss Makima what type of guy she likes, and she replies, someone like this boy named Denji. It's interesting how most of the chapter is just hanging out with Makima instead of some big fight. Only 8 of the 22 pages are spent on the Muscle Devil. It kinda sells the fact that this isn't just a series about murderizing devils. I also adore how well the toxic relationship was set up between Denji and Makima. She's like an excessively controlling girlfriend. I wonder if it's from Fujimoto's own experience. Luckily, Denji and Makima are living a great normal life at this point, and nothing bad will ever happen after this chapter. Oh, that's what happens? Jeez, somebody's gonna need therapy after this, and it's not gonna be me. Hello and welcome to the part where I have to thank you for watching the video. I forgot to ask this last time, so please, if you can, in the comments, you can write comments, and I really need feedback, because I'm not sure what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong. So, if you could just, send your thoughts down in the comments, I'd really appreciate it. And also, thank you, Chris, for helping me write this video, and Trent for being there for moral support. And also, remember to like, subscribe, and also watch the other videos in the series, if you want. It's entirely up to you.